First things first, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry for all the things I told myself you had control of, and for all the things written long before you could decide on the outcome, and for all the things you tried to love me through, but I shut you out of. I was 5 when they took you from me. 2 years later, I had my first thoughts of ending everything, like if you loved me, you would come and save me. My loneliness was confirmation that nobody wanted me. At 12, I was sure I found my first love. And even though he smelled like cologne and disappointment, I was sure I found what hope was made of. And when it ended, I finally understood what it felt like when you had your heart ripped from your chest. I finally understood why you were still struggling to pick up those pieces. But somehow I still clung to my resentment. Like, why couldn't you just be better at puzzles? Like everything is your fault. And blaming you was the only thing that made sense, so why couldn't you love stability as much as the trauma? Why couldn't you love healing as much as those Mickeys, Mama? At 21, I was sure the world was through with me. I was sure I had felt enough of everything, but Heaven's guest list was full, I guess, so they returned my RSVP, and I was forced to face everything I was suppressing. It was then that I learned that forgiveness starts with acceptance. Acceptance of the things outside of my control. I had to accept that even though you brought me into this world, it was my job to turn my own house into a home. And I know now that you're still learning as you go. I know now that our story was written long before you or me and all of the trauma, well, it just made way for better healing.